What's going on, everybody? This is Set40 here, and today I am back with another college football prediction video. And this time, we got the number 18th ranked Oklahoma Sooners going on the road to face off the number 14th ranked Tennessee Volunteers in another matchup that is on the line for both teams. Because if one of these teams loses and they're going to have a third loss this year, I think their chances of going to the college football playoffs are slim. Oklahoma just lost another heartbreaker at home to Ole Miss, which that was a game they needed to win, especially for Ole Miss. They also needed to win that game because they could have two losses as well. But this is going to be another game on the line for both teams, like I just said. And this game is a night game, so it's a primetime game. So it's going to be a lot of pressure for both teams. Tennessee, they got away, I think, a little bit in the second half. And they won against Kentucky. That was a high-scoring affair. But as of further ado, let's go ahead and go through this video, and let's talk about it. And, of course, you guys want to check out at the end of the video to see at the prediction that I have for this video. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the location. So the location is Neyland Stadium. So would love to visit Tennessee. I've never been in Knoxville, but I have been in Tennessee, the state of Tennessee. So I would like to visit Knoxville, would like to visit Neyland Stadium. Looks like a cool atmosphere with the checkered end zone as well. So, but yeah, there you guys have it for the location for the game. And, of course, last week, Tennessee in week number 9 beat Kentucky 56-34. The record is 6-2 and 3-2 in the conference. Oklahoma lost a heartbreaker to Ole Miss 34-26. Very close game. At the end, of course, Ole Miss pulls out the win in Norman, Oklahoma. And, of course, the record was 6-2 and 2-2 in conference. Both similar records for both teams. Dude, the SEC this year has been awesome. As a casual fan who's a UNC fan, App State fan, just watching the games this year have been crazy. Teams being upset, teams blow out. Every game has been very close with whoever is on the prime time. It's been a lot of fun to watch as a casual fan and watching all the different conferences as well. So there you guys have it, the last week's games. Last meeting, Tennessee beat Oklahoma 25-15 at Oklahoma on September 21st of 2024. Oklahoma leads, though, 3-2 in an all-time series. And, of course, since now Oklahoma is in the SEC, you'll see a lot more of this matchup in the near future. All right, so there you guys have it for the previous meeting. All right, so next we have the top 3 offensive players and top 3 defense players. And my guy, Joey Aguilar, who is an App State transfer. I'm an App State fan, so I always pull for Joey Aguilar or App State guys who transfer in the portal. I know that kind of sounds lame, but I'm an App State fan. Always like to support App State guys. So he went 20 for 26 for 396 passing yards. Has a solid day yesterday. 15.2 average per throw. He had 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Running back Star Thomas had 10 carries, 64 yards of rushing, averaged about 6.4 per carry. He had 1 touchdown as well. Not bad for him at all. Wide receiver Chris Brazel II. He had a good day yesterday with 4 receptions, 138 yards of receiving, averaged about 34.5 per catch. He had 1 touchdown, so solid day for him. And now we got Oklahoma. John Mateer has struggled against Ole Miss, but Ole Miss is not a bad team at all. He did go 17 for 31. Still had that thumb issue a few weeks back, but I think he should be healed. But he may have some issue with that, probably. Who knows? But he had 223 yards of passing, averaged about 7.2 per throw, had 1 touchdown and 0 interceptions. Xavier Robinson had a great day for him against Ole Miss. 9 carries, 109 yards, averaged about 12.1 per carry. He had 2 touchdowns, a solid day for him. And, of course, also solid day for wide receiver Isaiah Sategna III. Probably butchered that last name. He had 6 receptions, 131 yards, averaged about 21.8 average per catch, and he had 1 touchdown. So solid day for Xavier Robinson and Isaiah as well. All right, so the top 3 defensive players by position. We got defensive lineman Dominic Bailey with 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 sack, and 2 TFLs, which is tackles for losses. We got linebacker Edwin Spillman had a great day. He had 15 total tackles, 11 solo, and 0.5 tackles for loss. And of course, defensive back Colton Hood, He had 5 total tackles, 4 solo, and 1 tackles for loss. So Edwin Spillman went off against Kentucky. Wow, that's impressive. All right, so we got top 3 defensive players for defensive lineman David Stone. He had 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 2 tackles for losses. And linebacker Kip Lewis had a great day against Ole Miss as well, with 12 total tackles, 8 solo, 1.5 tackles for loss. He had a really great day. This impressive for him, and of course impressive for Robert Spears Jennings for defensive back, with 11 total tackles, 8 solo, and 1 tackles for loss for Oklahoma's defense. All right, so full team stats. We got offensive yards. Tennessee had 504 yards on offense, and their defense continues to be sketchy, in my opinion, with allowing 476 yards. That's not great on defense. Passing, again, they haven't been really good in the coverage game. They have allowed 330 passing yards allowed against Kentucky. Offense, they do have 396 passing yards on offense. Rushing, though, they only had 108 yards of rushing. Not great. You probably want to have that a little more. Defense, 146 yards allowed on the run game. So they need to fix the passing against Oklahoma, because John Mateer is a solid quarterback, and I think that he will put his heart out on Saturday against Tennessee as well. So turnovers, they have 0 turnovers. They have 6 penalties. Time of possession, 23 minutes and 57 seconds. Then we have Oklahoma, lastly, not so great on offense. They only had 359 offensive yards on offense, and they allowed 431 yards allowed, which is not great. Passing, they had only 223 yards of passing, and their defense struggled with allowing 315 yards on defense. Rushing-wise, they had a solid day for rushing, though. They had 136 yards of rushing, and their defense only allowed 116 yards allowed, which is not bad at all. So turnovers, they only had 1 turnover. They had 8 penalties, and they had time possession, 24 minutes and 24 seconds of time of possession for full team stats. All right, so my prediction, this is going to be very tough because I think both teams are really good. I do think Oklahoma is struggling a little bit, but so I feel like, though, I don't want to be biased, but I think that Tennessee is going to win this game. I think it's going to be my spread. It's going to be -10. I think that the prediction will be 27-17. I think that Tennessee is the better team overall. I think it's going to be a high-scoring type game, but I think that Tennessee might have the edge against Oklahoma and for that one. And so there you guys have it for this game. And my so comment down below what you guys think. All right, guys, Seth Forge here. You all have a great rest of the day, and see you guys next time, and peace out.